put more opportunities in, put more goals in, put more prospects in the funnel, and see by the end of the year, how many of those have I closed, and did I close enough to meet my quotas?
Right.
So how do we do that? How do we do more with less, basically?
So I think there's a couple of things. I think sometimes we are so focused on our current pipeline that we lose sight of the people that we've talked to and nurtured in the past. So I think there's an opportunity in December specifically for low-hanging fruit, because everybody's slowing down, everybody's planning, but sometimes you have a window right now to follow up with people that you met 2 years ago. You can look at your calendar, and we'd be amazed how many meetings we take. And sometimes it's not the right time at that moment. We might have the customer that has the problem. We might have the perfect solution, but timing wasn't right. They had things going on with their boss or their team that just took their attention away. So I think December is a great time to get back in front of everybody that you've talked to, going back even 2 to 3 years. So I think people lose sight of the fact that at any given time, 1 to 3% are buying, 1 to 3% are looking for a car, 1 to 3% are shopping for a dog, 1 to 3% are looking for a TV. That means that the other 97 to 99%, it just wasn't the best time. So it wasn't that it wasn't you, and it wasn't meant to be you. It just was timing. But our buyers are busy. So they're not going to think about us 2 years later and be like, oh, I really need to call Robin because I remember that thing he said 2 years ago. And I said, one day I'm going to have the money. And we kind of realized that after we've talked to a person, they said it's not the best time, but we'll look at it later. Sometimes we kind of get our feelings hurt a little bit, and we lose our confidence a little bit, and we have to dust ourselves off and stand back up. But that wasn't a no. That was just maybe not right now. So you can not only reach back out to people that you've touched bases with over the years, go through your email, go through your phone, your text messages, go through appointment meetings that you've had, and just touch bases and see where they are. Because even if they have some budget left, they might have some creative ways that they can say, hey, we are not ready yet, but we've got $5,000 left. So is it a good time to maybe we can get started, or maybe we can ink something on paper? If anything, they'll remember you for next year when their budget does come through, when they're starting to think about things in January, because they forget too. They have lives that they're managing. They have families that they're dealing with. They have the demands of work. They forget as well. So it's a good time for us to say, yes, let's make some plans for next year, but who can I reach out to now while everybody else is planning for next year?